What's going on YouTube? GeoSnow right here. So in today's video we're discussing about the current status of the iOS 10.3.x jailbreak as of October 3rd week. Now there are not a lot of things going on currently, but Saigon Jailbreak is the star of the show. The first beta has been released just a couple days ago, like 2 days ago, and I made a video about it, and you can see it's the first iOS 10.2.1 jailbreak. Now Saigon Jailbreak has been in the works for like a week and a half, and it's finally seen the first IPA release yesterday, so it's definitely nice. The source code, by the way, is still available for those of you who want to improve it, or for those of you who want to, tackle with it, but it's finally available for those who want to download the IPA and just go ahead and use it. Now I have a lot of questions from you that I would like to answer in this video, and the first one is about the iOS 10.3.1 and 10.3.2 jailbreak possibility with Saigon. And the first thing I want to talk about is the 10.3.1. You can see here that the website has been changed again back to the original color. 2 days ago it used to be blue, now it's back again to its color, but you can see it says in here iPhone 6s iOS 10.3.1 not yet. It used to say iPhone 6s iOS 10.3.1 not tested, but yeah, I talked with the developer and he told me he doesn't have a device to test for the moment, and according to him, somebody told him that, the KBP bypass might still work on 10.3.1. Now, iOS 10.3.1 jailbreak with Saigon is currently a pretty gray area, which means that it's not known whether it's going to come for sure or whether it's in works for the moment, but it's definitely something that the developer keeps in mind. So we might see an iOS 10.3.1 jailbreak embedded into the Saigon one. Now, speaking about Saigon, being the first beta available, a lot of people are complaining about, the jailbreak not working from the first time or from the first attempt, many reboots being created by the jailbreak and stuff like that. But there are a lot of people who also say that the jailbreak works. So all in all, I think the jailbreak is on a good path. Now, there are still people in the comment section saying that, it's useless because it's for iOS 10.2.1, or it's useless because it's a jailbreak that doesn't support the iPhone 5s or the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus for the moment. Well, the problem here is that it's made with publicly available exploits, and there's a lot of limitation in this, and we should be glad that there is an iOS 10.2.1 jailbreak, at least for the devices that are currently supported. I'm pretty sure Mastery is currently working on, testing more devices and stuff like that. It's not something that happens overnight. Now, of course, a lot of devices are not supported, and I'm pretty sure about that, because if you take a look in here on the currently supported devices, you see just a couple iPhones, that being the 6 and 6 Plus, the SE and 6S, and the iPad Air 2 Wi-Fi. So not a huge selection of devices for a jailbreak, but you should keep in mind that this is the first beta. So as I said earlier in my videos, be patient. Do not go ahead and install the first beta. I do broadcast the news, I do broadcast the fact that there is a beta available, but that doesn't mean you have to jump and download it and install it, because it's still a first beta. It's still buggy, it's still yet to, be fixed, it's still yet to be improved and stuff like that. So you should wait for a stable version. It says clearly in here that it's a beta and not a stable one. Now, anyways, a lot of people are saying on Reddit, including this person in here, Sarah B, that the jailbreak works on iOS 10.2.1. Sarah also included here a little tutorial on how to get this working, at least better. So I will definitely link her post in the description down below. Now, if you install this jailbreak and get it working, I know it's a novelty, I know a lot of you have been waiting for an iOS 10.2.1 jailbreak for quite a while, probably since the YALO for iOS 10.2. Because if I remember well, back on iOS 10.2 when YALO came out, there was that app sync problem that forced a lot of people into updating to iOS 10.2.1. So I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people on iOS 10.2.1 that were waiting for a jailbreak, and now they're pumped to get it working and to install themes and tweaks. But do not go ahead and install absolutely anything you see on Cydia for the moment. Just make sure that what you're installing is been updated to work correctly on iOS 10.2.1. Just in case, make sure that you do not install something that might break your device, just like, you know, the app sync did on iOS 10.2 due to incompatibility in part, and also due to the fact that people did not listen to, you know, warnings posted by both the app sync author and Look at the Desco. So do not overhype and install everything you see. Just give it time, give developers time to update their packages. It takes time, it takes code, it takes testing. It's not happening overnight, especially with a beta jailbreak. So just be patient to not break your device and then stay on iOS 11.x, because that wouldn't probably be good for you. Now, speaking about jailbreaks, unfortunately, a lot of people are asking me about Penghu. Well, there is absolutely nothing new about Penghu, at least not in the jailbreak department. They did not release anything, they did not release any news. They did create a demo back in the beginning of the year, but up until now, they did not post any jailbreak from that demo. They did not talk about that demo anymore, so it's pretty hard to say whether they're still working on jailbreaks or they moved on to, you know, different kind of security or whatnot. So yeah, I would not put my hopes in a Penghu jailbreak, at least not for the moment. There aren't any hints of such thing, so that's that cleared up. Now, something else that people are asking me a lot is how can they downgrade from iOS 11.x to iOS 10.2.1 to jailbreak with Saigon, or from iOS 10.3.3 back to 10.2.1, or from 10.3.2 and stuff like that. You got the idea. Well, they always tell me that they do have the blobs saved. Well, you do have the blobs saved, but there's more to it. Now, for example, if I go ahead here on the ipsw.me, which by the way is a very nice website to check out, you know, currently signed versions and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead in here to the well, pretty much to the iPhone 7, for example, and you can see that iOS 11 and iOS 10.3.3, iOS 10.2.1 are not signed. So this means that only these in here are signed, so you can downgrade to them. If you have your blobs saved, you pretty much have the ticket that the server, the Apple server, would have sent you to your device if the device requested a downgrade and the version was signed. But you lack something to set the nonce, which is pretty much a random string in there that has to be set in the memory of the device. And you cannot set that thing from the blob to the device without having either a jailbreak running on the device or a kernel exploit powerful enough to let you set the nonce. So you do have one of the components required for you know, restoring a unsigned version or downgrading in layman's terms, but you do not have the other one, which is the exploit or the jailbreak required to apply the nonce from inside that blob. So unfortunately, you cannot downgrade currently to 10.2.1 or 10.3 or 10.3.3, even if you do have your blobs. Now, do not go ahead and completely skip saving the blobs. This is very important. Even if you can't directly use them to downgrade, it's still important to save them because exploits for the kernel appear from time to time. For example, Ziva, which has been an exploit for the iOS kernel, published, you know, as a standalone exploit, not part of a jailbreak, by Adam Donenfeld. Now, such exploits can be published by other security researchers as well, and I would bet on a powerful kernel exploit coming from the Project Zero in the future. So you should keep that in mind. You should save your blobs even if you cannot use them temporarily. Now, how you can save your blobs? Well, the old TSS saver still works, and it pretty much works as charm. So you just go ahead and input your ACID that you can find on iTunes in here. Make sure you select the correct device, and if it's an iPhone 7 Plus, for example, you might, or 6S, you may want to put the board configuration here as well and save your blobs. Even if you can't use them right now, they will be very important in the future. So keep them saved somewhere safe and yeah, make sure you do not remove them or you do not misplace them or something like that. But no, unfortunately, you cannot downgrade currently. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on currently on the jailbreak community. Saigon is the newest jailbreak for iOS 10.2.1. So there is one more jailbreak for you, and there is one more iOS version being jailbroken. Now, this is very important for those of you who are on 64-bit. Unfortunately, 32-bit devices are not supported, but I know a lot of people are on iOS 10.3.3 or 10.3.2 and stuff like that. There is unfortunately nothing going on for iOS 10.3.3 or 10.3.2. And I pretty much dubbed that Saigon will support anytime soon these versions. It might support in the future iOS 10.3.1 for select devices, but I do not think it will support iOS 10.3.2 or 10.3.3 anytime soon. So yeah, if you're on iOS 10.3.3 or iOS 10.3.2, I would definitely say do not upgrade to iOS 11, because the more you upgrade, the more you diminish your chances to have a jailbreak. But for iOS 11, I do not see any jailbreak anytime soon either. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you got the idea of what is going on currently. If you want to learn more about the Saigon jailbreak, I made 2 videos in here that you can check out. They will be in the description down below. Also, do not forget to subscribe. We reached 60k subscribers yesterday. Thank you a lot for your support. It's much appreciated. So when you subscribe, do not forget to also press the bell icon so that YouTube will send you notifications when I upload something and you will stay updated. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Do not forget, tell me in the comment section down below on which iOS version you are, so that I can give you tips and tricks on what you can do or what it can do. You should update or you should stay. So yeah, I'm GeoSnow. Peace out.